The only thing worse than selling a $10,000 product to someone with $1,000 budget is selling a product at $1,000 for someone with a $10,000 budget. A lot of times as business owners or coaches or consultants, network marketers, you name it, we tend to price things based on our perspective and how we value certain things. The issue with that is everyone and everything doesn't operate the way that you do. So you may feel like growing your business and hiring a coach to scale your business to $30K a month may be worth $5,000. You may pay someone $5,000. You may find that that may be the value that you place on it. Where someone else who values hitting $30K a month more than you do would pay $10,000, maybe even $15,000 for that exact same coaching, that exact same product. And so what you have to understand is that when you are building your business, building your brand, and you're putting your offer in place and you're putting your prices in place, don't look at it from your lens or your viewpoint. You want to look at it from a lens of what does the market find this product to be? And understand that when you have a brand, you can even go higher than that number based on as far as like pricing would go. So if the market value was $4,000 for a scaling coach, right? Well, if you're sending cold DMs and cold messages and you're just, another guy doing that, you can probably charge $4,000 and you might get away with it, just depending on how good you are at sales and how good you are at, talking in DMs and stuff like that and finding their pain points and everything. But if you build a brand and you build trust and you build credibility and you show likability, and the people watching your content resonate with you and they feel like they want to get to know you and they feel like they like you, then you could charge more. You could charge 8K, 12K, 15K if you wanted to. The difference between Myron Golden and, just the business coach that, maybe one of these high-rise buildings, is that Myron Golden is Myron Golden. There's only one Myron Golden. There's a gazillion business coaches that you can go hire. You'll pay Myron Golden $100,000 to go help you grow your business, even though he's going to say the exact same thing that another business coach would say. That's what's crazy, and that's the power of branding. Now, to kind of get back to my initial point about the pricing thing and the budget, a lot of people, when they get into coaching or when they start selling their product, they don't know who they're talking to or who they're targeting. And what that does is that creates a problem when it comes to the sales. You start trying to sell to everybody and you don't realize that your product is a $10,000 product, but you're talking to a bunch of $1,000 people. They're not going to buy your product. You want to talk to people who are going to actually pay for your product and can't afford it. I also have people that are doing the exact opposite. They have these $1,000 products and they're talking to people with $10,000 budgets, and they're selling their courses and they're selling their programs and they're selling their services. However, they could be selling their product for 7 times more, 9 times more, 10 times more because they have a good product, but because they perceive themselves lower and have a lower self-image, therefore they only get what they ask for. Make sure that whenever you're selling your service, that you look out for who's going to be purchasing your product and what you actually want from your product that you're selling. Now, the best way to do that is going to be really just defining who your dream client or your target audience is in the first place, right? So you need to figure out what are their likes, what are their dislikes, what are their pain points, what solutions have they found? Do you have the solution for their pain points? What platforms are they using? How are you going to get in touch with these people? What's their demographic? What's their income levels? You want to know your dream client almost better than they know themselves. So that way, when you get on a phone call with those people, you know exactly what they can and can't afford, right? If you're a personal trainer, chances are if you're selling to the general public and you're not niched down at like, you know, maybe targeting CEOs or successful entrepreneurs, something like that, like you're just targeting the general public, chances are you're not going to sell a $7,000 high ticket program to the normal person running around. It's going to probably be around $1,500, maybe $2,000, maybe $3,000 if you're good at sales. But you're not going to get into the 5Ks, you're not going to get into the 7Ks, 10Ks, any of that stuff. Simply because the people you're talking to, one, can't afford it, but also they don't value it at that price in the first place. Else they would probably already be at least attempting to work out. Understand that when you market to everyone, you're actually marketing to no one. That's, if you don't take anything else from this video, understand that alone. If you market to everyone, you simply market to no one.